Fast Signs franchisees, it's me again this week talking about personal responsibility and how when we take personal responsibility, we are set free. Free from a victim mentality, free from blaming others, free to change our life, free to achieve as much success as we want to achieve. So personal responsibility is the concept that we as people, as human beings, we choose, we instigate, or we otherwise cause our own decisions and actions. And the reverse of that would be that people have no choice, that what happens in their life is caused by conditions outside of an individual person's control. So what does it mean to take personal responsibility for your actions? Essentially, this means acknowledging the role that you play in your own life, the good parts and the not so good parts. Rather than looking around for somebody else or something else to blame, you accept that you're in charge of what's going on in your life based on your choices, your decisions, and your actions. Taking personal responsibility is crucial in order for you to be truly successful. Because here's reality. Mediocre people do not take personal responsibility for their lives. At the end of the day, my success is dependent on me. Your success is dependent on you. So let's rise up and take control of our lives. Jim Rohn said, "You must take personal responsibility. You cannot change the circumstances, the seasons, or the wind, but you can change yourself. That is something you have control of." Hal Elrod said, "The moment you take responsibility for everything in your life is the moment you can change anything in your life." And Dr. Wayne Dyer said, "Everything you do is based on the choices you make. It's not your parents, your past relationships, your job, the economy, the weather, an argument, or your age that is to blame. You and only you are responsible for every decision and choice you make, period." The reality is that the victim mindset dilutes human potential. By not accepting personal responsibility for our circumstances, we greatly reduce our power to change them. Dr. Dennis Waitley wrote, "There are two primary choices in life: to accept conditions as they exist or accept the responsibility for changing them." Champion natural bodybuilder, in other words, not taking steroids, champion natural bodybuilder and musician Navi wrote, "One day I realized that everything that I get out of life is exclusively a result of my actions. That is the day I became a man." Personal responsibility is the willingness to completely accept the choices and decisions that we have made throughout our life and not place blame elsewhere. Yehuda Berg said, "Personal responsibility is not only recognizing the error of our ways, personal responsibility lies in our willingness and our ability to correct those errors individually and collectively." And it was Brendan Burchard that wrote, "Who we become is a result of our disciplined actions." So bottom line, each of us is always responsible for how we act. We're responsible for what we say, no matter how we feel. Even if we feel grumpy, we are in charge of those decisions. When people notice that you've taken personal responsibility, they're going to experience a positive feeling about you and towards you. And here's why. This is the beginning of building trust. Because when you take responsibility for a mistake or a poor result or a poor decision, that illustrates a degree of honesty that other people truly respect. Rob Waldorp said, "My life is immeasurably enriched by taking personal responsibility to do what I can with what I have where I am." And Amy Lee McCree wrote that secret ingredients to true happiness are decisive optimism and personal responsibility. So taking personal responsibility is a powerful decision because it gives us complete control over our destiny. Alana Hunt said, "It is only when you take responsibility for your life that you discover how truly powerful you are." It's because if you own the story, if you're writing the story, you get to write the ending. Anne Frank wrote, "The final forming of a person's character lies in their own hands." Here's the upside of accepting responsibility for your life. You get to know that it is you who will get you to where you want to go and no one else. The power behind taking responsibility for your actions lies in putting an end to negative thought patterns. I'm not going to be stuck in a victim mentality. I'm not going to be stuck blaming others because I'm putting an end to those negative thoughts. You no longer dwell on what went wrong or focus on whom you're going to blame. You don't waste time building roadblocks to your success. Instead, you are set free and can now focus solely on succeeding and achieving what you want to achieve. So, accept responsibility for your actions. Be accountable for your own results. Take ownership of your mistakes. Admit them. Truly successful people do. Taking personal responsibility will increase your success and it will set you free to achieve everything you want to. Thank you.